up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into another 5 brands that dupe themselves. Now, as usual, I don't actually have 5 brands that dupe themselves. I have what is this? I have 3 brands that dupe themselves, but you know, I got 5 palettes in total compared to other palettes from these brands, so that's why I just call it 5 brands that dupe themselves. Plus, it just sounds catchy, girl. Okay, so anyway, let's get started. So it wouldn't be a video if ColourPop wasn't in it, because y'all know, like I know, ColourPop is always duping themselves. You look up 20 minutes later, ColourPop got something else coming out that looks like something they came out with 15 minutes before that. Like, I don't know. I mean, when you come out with stuff so many times, so often, I'm sure it's hard to, you know, come up with unique stuff every now and again. But I got these 2 little pink quads. So I got the Hello Kitty Cherry Sweet, and then I have, what is this, Strawberry Sweet, because they just like to put sweet on everything, apparently. So as you can see, they're both just pink quads. Like, this is a darker pink quad and this is a lighter pink quad. But what are they? Both pink quads with mainly, see, even the shade at the bottom is the same. Then y'all see when I hold it back, that one right there and that one right there look exactly the same. And I feel like this shimmer and this shimmer right here look the same. So it's like, you know, did we really do anything different? I feel like the only difference is this shade is deeper than the shade in here. But otherwise, I feel like they look exactly the same. So it's like, you know, as usual, ColourPop just had to do what they do, which is dupe themselves. But I mean, should I really be talking crap since I bought both of them? Probably not. But you know, I'm trying to save you and have a little fun at the same time with makeup. Next, I have all 3 of the new Beauty Bay palettes. If you all follow Gel Beauty 87 on Instagram, which you should, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. And once we get there, y'all, I already started buying stuff for a giveaway. We're literally like less than 50 people away, so you know, once that hits, the giveaway will begin. And I got some really nice stuff so far. I gotta get a few more pieces because y'all know I gotta do it big. I always gotta do it big. You know, like the hair is big, the volume, now we gotta do it big. No, but so I'm starting with the Midnight Palette. The Midnight Palette has a lot of the shades from the Book of Magic in it. So again, I did these swatches on my Instagram. If you want more in depth, go to Gel Beauty 87 Instagram. Look at the highlights I have saved, and I highlighted the BH palettes against the originals that they were duping. So as you can see, it has a few of the same colors in it. My personal opinion, I think it's like 4 or 5. But the thing is, they only named like 2 or 3 the same colors, and the rest of them they didn't name the same colors, even though they were the same colors in the palette. So that's something I had to look out for when I did the swatches. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and as you can see, they definitely duped themselves. But the good thing is these ones I have here are part of the permanent line, and all 3 of the ones I'm going to show you in limited edition. So now you can have those limited edition shades permanently in your collection. So this is a good thing if you're a creator like me, because you can keep the colors permanently. And now if I want to get rid of those palettes or sell them on Mercari or something, I could. I mean, we know my hoarding ass. I'm not going to, but that's not the point. The Book of Magic is fired. I'm keeping mine. Next, we have the Berries and the New Romance palette. Again, there were shades in this one that are similar to the Berries palette, and it was a few shades as well. So what they did was they just named a couple of the shades the same names to make you think it was only a couple, when really it was more than a couple. But this is what both those palettes look like side by side. And as you can see, there's a lot of similar tones here. I believe it was like 4 or 5 in each palette that I found that had similar shades, and only like 3 of them were named the same thing. So, but like I said, these are permanent, whereas these were limited edition. So that's the good thing. Lastly, I have the Earthy palette versus the Wilderness palette. Again, 4 or 5 shades in this, and like 4 or 5 shades in every palette, y'all. Was duped for this palette. And I feel like you can see where they are with this one, since it has like reds and more warm tones, in addition to having greens in here. So this one still has a decent amount of shades compared to this one, because I think it's just like all the darker shades, and then like light minty shade is in this palette and in this palette. So out here duping themselves. But at least with theirs, it's like they made all the shades that people wanted out of those other limited edition palettes permanent in their collection, and that's why. And then lastly, I have Glamlight. So they have the Ice Cream Dream and the Michaela palette. I showed you all this in the main chick side chick, and I feel like I told y'all in that you gonna see it in here too, because I'm like, I feel like these are the same. It's like she just made small changes in the colors she wanted versus the colors in this palette, because she didn't have a lot of those pastel shades that are in the Ice Cream Dream. But I feel like, see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the color story is hitting real similar, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm not saying it's exact. I'm just saying it's similar enough. And since they have so many colorful palettes, I believe I put this one in here with the what is it? The birthday cake one as well, because they're just full of color. I love that they're full of color, but sometimes it's like the colors keep overlapping until I'm just like, girl, I'm just Okay, you out here duping yourself too. So those are the 5 brands that dupe themselves this go round. I think this is episode 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I think I know I made 3. I don't know if 3 is going up yet, but I made it. So we already on 4. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Let me know down below. Do you own any of these palettes? And did you like realize that you had dupes in your collection and we have dupes in my collection? Until I just showed you some of that stuff. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.